I'm back with another short update for this game I'm building, which is a cube puzzle game, maybe conceptually similar to three-dimensional Tetris, but not quite, because it's more about just filling up everything and not really like deleting rows. Like this, where you have a 3D space and you have smaller pieces that you have to then try to use to fill that space. And so the puzzle is figuring out how those pieces fit together. Yeah, so this video's content, we're exploring something a little different. We're going to be exploring the front-end metrics and logging. What I'm trying to achieve out of this is I'm trying to be able to determine things like how often players are playing, how long players are playing, how many levels are being played, the scores of the levels, the number of tips. So basically, I'm just trying to get insights into how the game is actually being used by the user. To do this, you need to have some type of cloud infrastructure, or you don't have to have a cloud infrastructure, you just have to have a remote spot to store these metrics in like a common spot. So for me, I'm using AWS. And so to start all of this, I figured out how to use a CloudFormation template. And essentially what that is, it's a standard way of describing everything you want to create in your AWS account. So the way this works is I have an API for the game that can accept web requests, and it will send those web requests to a Lambda function. And all a Lambda function is just a way to run a set block of code in the cloud. So this code that's corresponds to code I wrote over here. It will receive this package of information about what the client did, so what you did when you played the game, and it's going to then save that into a database. So for example, if I come over here to my database and come to my client metrics table, you'll see I have items that give me a device ID, so that's helps me identify who's playing. It gives me the metric name, so this is time on app. This is just a random identifier. This gives me the session ID, so the session ID, it's linking a bunch of different actions into one event. So like maybe you played 3 levels in one session. I'll know that now because they have all those metrics will have the same ID. The timestamp is just what time the event happened, and then the value, this is 15 seconds, it's 15,000 milliseconds. So yeah, that's basically it. I got my AWS account set up, I built the resources using the template, and then when the client does something, it's going to send web request telling my server what it did, and then I save that. And the next step is to actually take that data and graph it. That'll come in a later video. Yeah.